Dungeons and Dragons. Satan's game. Your children, like it or not, are attracted in their weaker years to the occult, and a game like D&D fuels their imagination and makes them feel special, while drawing them deeper and deeper into the bowels of El Diablo.
You shall not pass!
Potion seller, listen to me. I want only your strongest potions. My potions would kill you, traveler. You cannot handle my potions.
Come and mount me, O pious paladin.
Son of a biscuit.
I haven't seen that clip in far too long. It's been weeks. We've been prolonging this finale forever.
Yeah, I know. We didn't want it to end, guys. Because of you, we didn't want it to end.
I know. It's just too much fun. And we were having so much fun talking about how much fun we have doing this show backstage that we're late. So, sorry about that. And yes, Warband 55, you are now a mod. You're telling people to do all the things. So, keep at it. You have a wrench. Oh no, Jerry, don't cry. I mean, it's the end of this story, but I'm sure there's going to be more to come. Well, I'll just
I mentioned Killer Games Cast. He's on YouTube saying on Rumble it's not showing.
Oh, hello, Killer Games Cast. What the heck? Trying to watch on Rumble, but nothing. Are you kidding me? Oh, ooh, bad Jess. Bad Jess. Hold, please. I think I can fix this from here.
Oh, no.
Refresh on Rumble and see if that fixes it.
Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
You know, I created the stream on Rumble. I just forgot to go back to StreamYard and click the little circle because, okay, that's the thing with like Rumble that bothers me is that you can't schedule it in it as far in advance as I typically schedule like on YouTube.
Well, you can now. You can direct RTMP and schedule now. You can.
Because I used to do the RTMP thing back in the day when you had to do it that way. And then they made it convenient to just do the drop down thing in StreamYard. Oh,
and now you do it in Rumble Studio. You direct to Rumble Studio. It goes to Rumble Studio to account towards your Rumble Studio hours needed to stay monetized. And it goes direct to RTMP.
Interesting. This man is such a wealth of knowledge. He introduced me to a new website that's apparently it has to be connected or else it's, the overlords and all that are watching me. But he introduced me to pill.com, like literally like 10 minutes ago.
.net.
Oh, .net. My bad. .net. You can't see the field there. It's .net. But I'm seeing people on the left-hand side here that I follow on Rumble. So somewhere, somehow, some way, it's got something going on. But apparently, according to this gentleman down here, it could be a new up-and-coming contender between streaming platforms. Live on Rumble. It worked. Huzzah. 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 I just watched Corpse Bride the other night. That song gets stuck in my head. Anywho. Well, sir, how have you been? You were off being a movie star. Also co-hosting on shows like 6-7 nights a week. You do it.
Well, I was doing a show with Beverly D'Angelo from the mom from the vacation movies of Chevy Chase.
Oh.
I actually got I got upgraded to a stand-in for a main actor. My last day there. I was his main stand-in to block his scene and light his scene. We actually looked identical with the beard and the hair and the hat on. We looked identical. Real good experience there. Real tiring. Physically, it took a lot out of me. So a couple of days, I needed like 3 or 4 days rest. But I did that. We had some. Darnell does Dallas. Yeah, I'm looking to move into that field, Jerry. Looking into porn and commercials is like my big top two. Maybe I could do a commercial porn. That'd be amazing,
Why not both?
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, next commercial you see on TV, like, hey, I know that dude. That's Darnell. I'm like railing away, like, yeah, come watch Debbie does Steve 12.
Oh my.
How
I
about
mean,
you? How have you been?
I feel compelled to say it is the 90s, but I mean it's 2025, right?
I do the same thing. I do the same thing all the time. It's the 90s. Wait, shit.
It's the 90s. Super progressive. Also, if you're wondering, he's enjoying some fresh cherries. Ooh,
Yep.
dark ones. Very dark. The ones we have are very red. You have to be gay for Hollywood to accept you. Yeah, well, $20 is $20.
She knows what's up.
Let Debbie rest. She's tired.
She is,
Poor
man.
honey. She's gonna walk sometime. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, Darnell,
Yes.
we're gonna have to recap where we left off rather. Mary's dying. Like we beat the warlock somehow. Like
Mhm.
it wasn't as hard as we thought it was gonna be.
I know. It was too
Those
easy.
hellhounds and that like eyeball monster.
That was a fight.
That took like 3 weeks.
I know. That warlock folded faster than people fighting Tyson in his prime, man.
Yeah. It's always the 90s. It's the program that's running. Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
Cavateno. Is it Cavateno? Cavateno. Calvary Che. Good day to you, sir. Good evening to all of you. Or good morning for some of you.
Wherever you may be.
Good morrow. So, just to recap, we are in the world. I don't know. Is it the world of Kadar?
I don't know. I don't know.
Realm?
Yes. Yes, sure.
Commonwealth, county, state. I don't know. But we were in
Republic
Kadar.
of Kadar.
The Republic. Welcome, potion drinkers. Danger Mike G says, I rewatched The Crow and From Dusk Till Dawn. I miss the 90s. The 90s?
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of the time people...
That's Killer Games Cast, by the way. That's his name on X.
Oh, I know your tricks. But yeah, like people be like, oh, we didn't know how good we had it. At the time, I thought we had it pretty dang good. Like
We did.
I wasn't complaining about like the entertainment, pop culture, like the things.
I mean, I used to get mad because we get kicked out of the house for the day, and video games are kind of new and flashy, so you wanted to do that. At the same time, I'd strap on a belt with my jeans, put a little machete, so I was my Zelda, my Master Sword. I'd go play Zelda in the woods in the back. It was fun.
Good times. Okay, so we have under an hour to wrap this story up. So main character, because this was my first, I'll just create the thing, and you weren't on board yet at the time, so I'm like, okay, Moxie's the main character, whatever, half demon, half whatever, and then we met this and collected a ragtag band of warrior-esque farm people. I don't know. Mary with her clubfoot, who had nobody liked, she had a very sad backstory, come to find out, and then she became this otherworldly being. And after the battle, she basically gives up the ghost. The emus and all that have passed. We're moving on to the conclusion of this story. The warlock has been defeated. The hellhounds are gone. Where are our heroes? What is happening here? So I think we should kind of like just do a little recap of where we ended things.
Yeah.
It's been a few weeks. Let's see.
I think we're standing in the courtyard of the castle. And the warlock finally died.
The warlock shield gives way with a thunderous crack. The last few rounds. Let me embiggen this. Embiggen. There we go.
Enhance.
The last few rounds, punching through his back and a spray of blood. Oh yeah, it got pretty gory. Pretty graphic. His body lurches forward, then topples off the balcony. Ooh, I forgot he fell off the balcony. His robes billowing like dark wings as he falls. He lands hard in the courtyard below, the impact driving the breath from his lungs with a wet, gurgling sound. Oh, yeah. For those of you, I mean, I think everyone here has been here before, but this AI, especially with this story, tends to use very a
Descriptive.
vocabulary descriptive, yes, but also at times it's like, what kind of a story is this? Is there a vicar? Like, is there Fabio on the cover? Like, what's
Right.
happening? Right? Lots of like moist, very
Yes.
graphic
Yes.
bits of
Lots
language
of
here.
moist.
Okay. Wet, gurgling sound. Cletus is there in an instant, standing over the fallen warlock. The old man's face twists into a grin. His boot already raised. Oh, he curbed. I forgot we curb stomped him.
Yep. I brewed moonshine hard on you, you prick.
He sneers before bringing his heel down onto the warlock's jaw in a brutal, practiced motion. The warlock's head explodes. Oh, wow. We were on when this last time. The warlock's head explodes like a ripe pumpkin. At that moment, the entire horde drops lifeless. Oh, yeah. Hive.
Yep.
Oh, it's all
Hive
coming
mind.
back. Okay.
Yeah.
Whew. Mary's light appears to be fading, and she is flickering in and out of existence. Before she fades away, she turns to me and says,
"Thank you for being nice to me."
and fades away into a glittery light that swirls and fades into the night sky. The glittering light of Mary's final departure hangs in the air for a moment, a single tear rolling down Cletus's cheek before he wipes it away with a rough hand. The old man exhales and looks down at the warlock's ruined corpse, now no more threatening than a broken doll.
Well, he mutters, nudging the body with his boot. Let's settle then.
Thomas, because Thomas is there. Sometimes we forget about Thomas. He approached, limping slightly, but still standing tall.
Murder was good.
He says simply. Jake nods beside him, his expression solemn. The remaining prisoners from the courtyard stand in stunned silence, some still holding hands as they watch the magical energies of the warlock dissipate into the night. And that was where we left it. Total cliffhanger. And then we were like, oh, come back next week for the epilogue.
And it's been 3 weeks.
3 weeks later. We're big bitches.
Yes, we are. Just sort of treat us like the bitches we are. I deserve all of it.
Kiss the ring. Okay. So at this point, do we want to give a prompt that pushes the AI to wrap things up? Do we want to like show the journey back to the town and the reception, or do we want to prompt the AI to give a more concise, so like more like a montage, like Lord of the Rings at the end, even though it was like an hour long of an ending of of montages?
I don't think we need that much of a montage, but yeah.
You know what? 3 more weeks of the epilogue.
Yes, there you go.
So take a turn. So let's tell the AI. Do we want to know what happens to each of the characters, or do we just want like a general reception? Jake goes on to marry, the bar wench.
We could do we could do like a reception, and then like how like in those 80s movies it would stop, and like what would happen to them in the future happened, like posted at the bottom, like Jake later married the bar wench. They had 4.5 kids. She died at 24 of dysentery, stuff like that.
Oh no, everyone dies of dysentery in our age bracket.
Yes, Mike. Please, no.
So like
me harder.
I'm imagining this scene in the tavern where they're all cheersing, but then they like look at each other, and then it like freeze frames, like you said, and kind of gives like this little story. And they're like all experiencing this darkness of the journey that they held, that no one else will actually really ever understand what they all went through and the bonds that were forged along the way.
Yeah.
Booze, It was her fault. What did I do?
Why did YouTube remove that message? Have it on the screen. On the screen, it says DJ Knight message redacted.
Retracted means he deleted his own message.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, YouTube didn't do it.
It's retracted.
Okay, so the story.
Okay.
You want to Describe the reception of the townsfolk. What if the townsfolk were like, you guys were gone?
Yeah, and you didn't even notice. Describe the celebrated reception.
Celebratory reception of the townsfolk. Oh no, I hit the wrong button.
The reception.
Reception of the townsfolk.
We have to name all
upon-
the people because I think it'll leave them out if we don't name them.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to name them now, but just in the prompt we have to.
Okay. Describe the celebratory reception of the townsfolk upon our heroes' arrival.
Thomas,
Thomas.
Cletus, and Jake.
Oh,
Jake.
Cletus.
Whatever. Yeah.
Jake.
Now,
Moxie.
did we go in or did we just like go enjoy your rest you've earned and we like walked into the sunset? What do you think?
Do we want to keep our main character mysterious
Sure.
and then carries on to, seek out other adventures or kill
Hell
other
yeah.
baddies or whatever? Fight the fight against evil in other areas. There's other territories that need my attention or that I can be of service to with all of my finest potions, my strongest potions that I stole from somebody after unaliving them.
After almost sleeping with him first.
Don't forget that.
It got very graphic for a while.
It's
my fault.
Okay. All right. Scene. Describe the celebratory reception of the townsfolk upon our hero's arrival. Thomas, Cletus, and Jake. Our main protagonist, Moxie, and half demon. Don't forget that, because AI tends to forget some things. At least this engine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's the engine itself because the horror movie the show I do with Mike, it forgets things. It's prompt to prompt. It changes things completely.
Okay, so at least with this engine, we have to give it little reminders, like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, stop calling the warlock a she or a her, because it's a dude.
Yeah.
No, but it's perfect.
Cletus later went on to get his dental assistant degree, as was the custom in Kadar.
Okay. And the farewell in the outskirts of town as other as forces of evil remain, and she must move on, make it dramatic and inspirational. What she says to the rest of the group. See, that's the beauty of this thing too. Is like you can just like, hey, do something great, do something in this direction. Because I found myself getting caught up with like trying to really like narrow it down. But you don't always need to do that. So let's see what happens. Yeah. Make it dramatic and inspirational. What she says to the team. Okay, sure, whatever. Yeah. But we are going to use that dental assistant degree. It'll be fun. Okay. Well, let's kick this off. Let's see how their reception goes. And then we'll go into what they go on to do, how they all live happily ever after, ? Somebody loses a foot to diabetes. You never know.
Yeah. Poor Mary.
I mean, Thomas is already limping.
I know, right?
I haven't even asked his BMI. Like, I don't know.
47.
Know. Has he been pinching pies off of the windowsill? I don't know.
He's pinching something.
Thomas approaches limping. Oh, you know what? You go, sir.
Okay. The townsfolk pour out of their homes, torches in hand. Their faces still gaunt from the weeks of fear and starvation. Pointing at Cletus as he carries a warlock's severed head by the hair, like a grisly trophy. Whispering in his breath, "That pussy." Their voices rise in a chorus of cheers, a sound both ragged and raw with emotion. You spot Moxie standing at the edge of the gathering, bathed in the golden glow of lantern light. Her half-demon features catch the flickering light in a way that makes her look almost like a fallen angel.
Beautiful. Okay.
She's walking
wanna
away.
prompt it?
Cletus looks over and thinks,
Big ass titties!
You know what? Fine. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. With a amount of adoration, thanks to himself. Could you say it again?
fucking pussy. Oh, fucking pussy?
No.
Oh.
Yes, titties.
Oh, big ass titties.
See what happens. You know what? If the AI is going to grow, we have to confuse it. We have to make it grow. Oh no.
Oh, God. Aw. Moxie, Thomas calls, waving her over. She steps forward, her movements fluid despite the exhaustion evident in her stance. The townspeople part before her, murmuring prayers of thanksgiving in hushed voices. It is late November. She meets your eyes, and something passes between you. An understanding. A moment of connection amidst the chaos. Like, you did good, Moxie, Cletus says, giving her a lopsided grin. That warlock bastard didn't see you coming. I sure did. Moxie inclines her head, acknowledging the praise with quiet grace. You're her voice.
You fought well, she replies, her words carrying that strange melodic quality that always makes them sound like half song. We should get these people fed.
And
Okay,
we
so
all
it totally
turn, and she
ignored my prompt.
It does, yeah.
It totally ignored my prompt about the reception of the townsfolk, right? Because we're still sitting here at the warlock's keep.
Well, I thought we skipped ahead. I should have skipped ahead.
Okay, story. Fast forward. Because you need it spelled out for you, AI. You're so smart.
He does. Cletus. Mike says Cletus would spell titties with two double D's, as is the custom in Kadar.
Yes. Absolutely. Titties. Or even an AY, today's, depending on, your vernacular from whatever region you're from.
Big ass titties.
Okay, so fast forward.
We can always erase what we did and do the fast forward. Watch,
Can we
click
do
X my
that?
story. Click X my story. And then erase. Go down. It says erase. Erase what we just did.
Oh. Haven't used that feature yet. I've used the
And it does
retry,
this.
but haven't used erase.
Cletus, with a smile of adoration, thinks to himself, damn, that's some big ass titties. And now we continue. Or take a turn, whatever.
You know what? Let's continue. See what happens. What does the AI think these characters would do after that? Oh, townspeople.
Okay. The townspeople
fast
surge
forwarded
forward, their hands outstretched as they clutch your sleeves, thanking you, blessing you, pressing scraps of bread and handfuls of withered vegetables in your hands. The fuck? A woman throws her arms around Thomas, her face streaked with tears as she kisses his cheek. Jake beams at the attention, raising a hand in greeting as the crowd surges towards him. Cletus holds the warlock's head by the hair, letting it swing limply. The townsfolk cheer even louder at the sight. Hell yeah! He shouts, grinning. You all know better than to mess with the king's crew!
Where the fuck's the king? Where's he been?
I don't know. He's hiding in his summer home.
Okay. TJ Knight, really? Okay. Do you want to take a turn or continue?
Yeah, let's take a turn.
Okay,
we
we're
can do the
back
fast
in
forward.
town. Everyone loves beheadings.
There's a part you could set the celebration. We could do the freeze frame and what happens to each character later. If you want to do it that way, we could do it a different way.
Sure. I mean, we're not even halfway through the stream, so.
Right, but at the raucous celebration, RACOUS. Yeah, sorry. Rocket Celebration. The camera pans above the crowd. It finds Cletus and zooms in on him. When I don't know how to word this, but when the camera's close enough, you can, I don't know. When the camera, I guess, locates him.
You know what? This is great because even though this particular AI engine is obviously not creating images for us, we can take our prompt and put it into Grok and create an image that can go along with the freeze frame. Cool. Finds person clean and zooms in. Do we want to help out what happens with Cletus? Oh yeah, we do, because he went on to get his dental degree. Okay.
We gonna do that? All right.
Sure. A summary. Some amory. Right.
Hey.
What Cletus goes on to do. Starts. Wait. Goes back to school, college, and gets his dental. Wait.
Assistant.
I was afraid.
Assistant degree.
Dental assistant. Okay, not dental degree. Assistant.
Accidentally
Very
just
important.
smashes someone in the face with a hammer.
Oh, gosh. Certification. Meets a nice.
Go.
See, oh my gosh.
No. What?
You're reading my mind, because I was going to say, I was like, first thought was meets a nice farmer's daughter. No, donkey, goat, something. We have to. I mean, it could be like Donkey and Shrek, like one that can actually talk. Or I guess that's not necessarily preferable for Goochimus. Gooch is in
What's
the
up,
chat.
Gooch?
Welcome. Dental hygienist. Dental assistants. Meets a nice centaur and goes on to raise
8-legged kids. 6-legged.
4 8-legged.
How are you doing it?
Abominations.
Yes. He kills himself 2 years later out of depression.
Oh
no. No.
Oh no. Okay. Would you mind?
Yeah, I'll do it. The camera lingers on Cletus as he wades through the crowd, still holding the warlock's head aloft. His grin is wide and genuine as he soaks in the adoration, but there's something else in his eyes, a quiet, pleased contentment. He's always thrived in chaos, and while this isn't a battlefield, it's close enough. The celebration rages on through the night. Bonfires are lit. Gondor has been called for aid.
Yes.
What little alcohol remains is shared, and stories of battle spread. Cletus finds himself pulled into a dozen conversations at once, each villager eager to hear some tall tale or other from the battle.
You didn't tell the story.
Right. Ben, dude, this is all sober, brother. I'm just a fucked up individual.
I've had some potions.
Yeah.
But.
Well, water.
Oh, yeah. Drink water, everybody. It's good for you.
Yeah,
Stay
DGI,
hydrated.
South Carolina's a pretty cool state. I've been to Myrtle Beach a few times. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice.
Go on to summarize what Cletus goes on to do. Don't forget the 8-legged children he sires. Come on, AI.
When we're done, I'm going to tell you a story about last week, what it did to me and Mike and Gina. The warlock's severed head eventually gets passed around like a prize trophy, until Cletus finally tires of the spectacle and tosses it into the fire with theatrical flourish. The flames crackle hungrily, turning the pale flesh black as the skull pops and collapses. Cletus grins at the cheers and whoops. I think we've earned ourselves a drink. Might even be enough for a damn talk or two. They made their way toward the town's only tavern, which is already overflowing with revelers.
Man.
It's just gonna keep ignoring, I think.
It's just ignoring us. Okay. What should we do next? Because we want to... Have you gone through a whole story using AI Dungeon yet? Like to...
Yes, we started a new one last week. Or 2 weeks ago.
So how did you get it to end the story?
We forced it to. We had to...
Did it struggle?
I think Mike remembers more than I do. I think it struggled. We had to like retry or erase a couple times for it to give us what we wanted, if I remember correctly.
So at this point, do you think we should go story, do say?
Do story. Because if you do story, we're telling what's happening.
Right. Celebration ends. Nope. Come sunrise. The celebration ends. The fires are out, but still smoking. Have you addressed the AI directly, or do you just like? Because like with Grok, I talk to it like it's a person.
Yeah. No, we haven't. As the townsfolk make their way to their beds, the camera hesitates on Thomas, Cletus, and Jake, who have held back from the crowd. As the camera zooms in on pick one.
Each of them? Do you think we can generalize it?
Each individually. It stops on Thomas. With the tech and the text, I guess, appears beneath him. He went on to become mayor after the current mayor was caught balls deep in a donkey.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Named Lola.
Lame Lola at church.
In the confessional.
Yes.
Booth at church.
Put it in the quotes. You could do that. Or, yeah, let's do it to see what it does, so we don't like put a whole bunch of it waste time. Yeah.
Morbid. I don't fully understand what we're doing, but I'm in. Okay. Oh. Huh. Okay.
Oh, it's doing all of them. Okay.
Okay.
So it did Thomas. Then the camera moves to next to Jake, showing him standing slightly apart from the others, staring up at the stars with a thoughtful look on his face. The text appears below him. Jake decided to go back to his small farm, but he could never quite shake the feeling of camaraderie. He started inviting travelers and adventurers to stay in his barn. Hey, giggity. Providing hot meals and clean beds. Over the years, this place became known as a sanctuary for those who needed a break from the road. Nice.
Okay.
The final zoom in is on
what we're
Cletus.
putting down finally.
Okay, yeah. The final zoom in is on Cletus, who is rolling a cigarette with swift, practiced fingers. His eyes flick up to the camera with a knowing smirk. Ooh.
Ooh, okay. So I'm going to take this text. I'm going to see what Grok can. Actually, you know what? I should take a smaller portion so it gets more specific. Let's see. Let's take this paragraph. Let's try that out.
Cletus is Mike's spirit animal. Well, he's good at what he does.
Oh no.
And you know, like usual, it's like we blinked and it's almost done. We're almost done. We have
We're
22 minutes.
almost done. Oh my.
Jeez.
What's happening here?
It's the guy from the first picture.
I mean, it kind of looks like Willem Dafoe
It does.
and the cavemen from those old Geico commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Having a good time.
Cut his head off.
Okay, okay, let me see what this paragraph will do. Consider an image based on this text / story.
Oh dear God.
A little bit of a roulette. Grok is like a box of chocolates.
Yes, it
What
is.
is this?
He bacon Cletus. He wanted to become mayor after the. I can't read. It's too small.
That's not a real word.
Oh.
So AI struggles with text, but he beacon Cletus.
Hey, bacon Cletus.
Why does it look like it's Kevin Costner and like
Ben Affleck and what's his face? Harry Keoghan.
oh Alec Baldwin? A little bit.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking. What's his face from Dukes of Hazzard? He played the dad in
Alec
Smallville.
Baldwin. What's his name? Mel Gibson. Doesn't this one look like Mel Gibson?
A little bit, yeah. It's Javier Bardem in the middle.
Okay.
White shirt.
Okay, that didn't work out so good.
Yeah,
But
it's fine. John Schneider, yeah,
continues.
that's right.
Oh, John Schneider. Those pictures are nightmare fuel. Oh my goodness.
Who? Oh, Cletus. Okay. As for me, he says, the word's rough with the last of the whiskey he's been drinking all night. I ain't the type to settle down. But you know what? I got plans. Going to get me some property, plant me some crops, maybe find a nice little heifer to keep me warm at night. Make some kids. 8 of them if I can. Got to be enough for a basketball team, right? The fuck? Yeah, that sounds right. He lights the cigarette with a flick of his lighter and inhales deeply, exhaling the smoke with a contented sigh. The camera pulls back, showing the 3 men standing together in the fading light of dawn.
The Angry Badger has made an appearance, gifting 5 memberships. You didn't have to, but you did. Means the wild. Hope you're enjoying your second viewing of F1. Here, that's
Ooh.
pretty freaking fantastic.
Is that good, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
I beat it last night 3 different times so I could see the. That's my face I made.
It was that good.
Wow.
Thank you, Badger. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think this closes out the gentleman, right?
Yeah.
So do we prompt the AI to give our main character hero a send off and like disappearing or into the
This is kind of
well, it's
how we
sunrise
ended it.
now. She's
This
already
is how we ended it. The camera pulls back and just like cuts up to the sky and like fades to white.
What can we do here? Because our main character, she already left. We don't need
Oh,
to
yeah,
go
it-
back.
it-
We could go
We
back.
cut to her. Yeah.
Okay. Protagonist. atop the nearest mountain, overlooking the how do we want to say this?
The male nudist colony of
No!
Longschwanger.
Wait. Do we want her to be like giving like a smile and a nod to like the human realm that's been saved from the dark forces, or do we want to go the other route and go, she's now approaching her next journey, a compound of rainbow blue-haired people, the next baddies, and then we'll fade to black. Can we prompt to do something? Yeah. Okay, we'll do that one. Okay, top a mountain.
She can even meet her co-companion in the next town, or like he's a prisoner that she frees, named Darnell.
Okay, the story cuts back to our main protagonist atop a mountain, overlooking the next threat to humanity. Blue-haired, rainbow-clad, obese,
liberal women.
They, thems. Before she can. Wait. No. She's startled by a sound in the brush. Behold, one of the prisoners that was freed at the Warlock's Keep. Now a since recovered paladin named Darnell.
Woo!
He says to her, what are we going to say? What is his motivational? Okay, they're overlooking the compound.
He says,
I'm going potty. You want to hold my dick?
Oh no, the bean's popping. Gotcha. That one got you real good. Obese rainbow-haired trolls are on the horizon. Drink up me hearties, yo ho. Like what? Okay. What's a one-liner that will send this off and like? Credits roll.
Oh yeah, he says they seem to be pretty greedy. She looks at him and says, Moxie looks at him and says, what do you mean?
Should we let the AI go from here?
No. I actually have something.
Okay.
He looks at her and says, they done stole all refractive light. Pretty greedy.
Dad gum?
Yes.
Stole all the refractive light?
Yes.
Pretty greedy.
It's a Dimitri Martin joke. He makes fun of gays, like he's doing Dimitri Martin's a comedian. He's doing his stand up. He said something about something like the gays having stealing all using rainbows because he goes, it's pretty greedy gays stealing all refractive light. It's funny to me.
I don't know the reference.
Oh shit!
But I like it. Okay, that's Techno stole all the refractive light. Pretty greedy. Should we send it?
Sure.
Why not? Poor AI.
Right. The paladin gestures towards the glowing citadel below, where the sky is being drained of its natural light by the massive collection of rays. They've been siphoning it for years now. Says it's for self-actualization. But really, it's just greed. They got the right to take whatever they want because they're enlightened. His jaw tightens. Took my horse last week just to feel the energy of connection when you rode it to death. Moxie studies the fortress with narrowed eyes. The rainbow-tinted spires stretch impossibly high, topped with arrays that pulse with golden sunlight.
Okay, so story. We got to end it. We got to fade to black.
Yeah.
What is the send-off statement? Moxie says, let's reclaim the rainbow.
Yes. Time to taste the rainbow.
Oh, wait. Let's see. Time to... Time to taste and reclaim the rainbow. Let's see. But before we go further, Jerry D. Sills for $5. Thank you, Jerry. Meanwhile, a great poet with pen in hand writes a story about Cletus and his band. With great pride and desire, put out evil's fire. Love now free. Oh, he's our friendly neighborhood Sith Lord poet. I need to get nicer clips. I have mean clips. Funny.
It's fine.
What's happening, hot stuff?
So if you want to share this link, this is the joke I'm referencing.
Oh, wait, gotta remove, then add, because it's a whole
This is
thing
the joke
now.
I'm referencing. All right. Can you hear it?
I'm in a weird situation because I like rainbows, but I'm not gay. So I wear a rainbow on my shirt, but then under it I gotta put not gay. But I'm not against gay people, because then under that I gotta put but supportive. I just think it's weird that one group took refracted light. It's pretty greedy, gays.
Very nice. Also,
Not gay. SSA.
Not gay. SSA. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, time to taste and reclaim the rainbow. Our new duo. Smiles and nods. And begin to descend the mountain. Fade. Black. Roll credits. End of story. Let's see. Maybe let's see if that was direct enough.
Watch, it starts it over again. The camera fades in on the pair making their descent. Moxie leading the way with the paladin close behind. The mountain path winds between jagged rocks and stunted trees, the air growing warmer as they near the valley below. The fortress looms larger, its multicolored glow casting an unnatural radiance across the land. Reckon we ought to have a plan, Darnell mutters as they crouch behind a boulder, peering at the nearest guard post. They got them fancy weapons that shoot rainbow beams, can blind a man real quick. Moxie watches silently for a moment before responding.
All right. Didn't pick up what I was putting down there.
It's not going to. It's not going. You just got to end it and you do story, end it, and
The end.
there you go.
So they're off to their next journey to fight the rainbow people that have fancy weapons that shoot rainbow beams.
Mm-hmm. Darnell nods grimly.
Oh my!
Yup, core's at the very top, out in the big crystal. Let's guard are worse than the king's treasury. We have to take out at least 3 of them enlightened types just to get close. His hand rests on the hilt of his sword, fingers tightening. That's if we can get past the outer defenses. They got these constructs, big as horses, fast as snakes, shoot magic from their eyes. Bad dragons. Bad dragon dildos. Moxie's tail flicks as she switches. She considers the fortress below.
Then we make them come to us.
Yeah.
I come whether I decide to or not.
You have to leave it because it's gonna keep going. It's not gonna stop.
Okay, so to end stories within the AI dungeon, do we just exit game and never return and leave it for another day?
We can come back to this and keep going if you want with this new story, or you can start a new one.
All right. Well, we're going to leave it on a cliffhanger for the audience that has been following us for 9 weeks, plus a few canceled. It's been quite the journey. But we're going to leave the rest up to your imagination for now. And who knows, we might come back with a new story to tell from the AI dungeon.
Who are we kidding? We're gonna.
We're gonna. This has been too much fun. Not Leon. Oh my gosh.
Oh, do I look
Leon.
Do you see?
Oh my god, I love this.
You know, I was thinking about missing streams and I don't have anyone else to push buttons in the backstage. Oh no, I called my co-host by another co-host name.
It's fine. I'll just write about it in my journal later.
I'm ashamed. I'm a coward.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh no. Where is there it is.
And a friendly reminder, fuck you, Leon.
You know, for good measure.
So Mike is right. If you make a new story, do a custom story. You can customize the story. The AI. So real quick before we go, last week on our show, we talking about we were getting to a certain part of the story, and I was a cop previously before I got smart and stepped away. Gina, which is one of our people on the show, she has kids, and Mike was Mike does a lot of Hollywood stuff. He worked in Hollywood for a while. He still has his finger on the pulse of movies and stuff, and he's getting involved in some projects. And he for a suit. Well, the AI has us go through this hallway with pictures that the people look like us. No, we didn't tell AI anything about my work history, nothing about Gina having kids, nothing about Mike, his history, anything. It put the first picture of me in a cop uniform. It put the next picture of Gina holding a baby, and the next picture of Mike in a business suit. And I suppose I had stepped away to go to my other Friday night show. No, to do my show on Thursday. And Mike said it got even scarier. It started like pulling more shit out of thin air that was like nailing us.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not gonna make it, are we? People,
I don't know. I'm fine with that.
Oh, that's freaky. There was no like prompt or anything.
You put nothing.
And that's with Creed. And that's with like creating a scenario.
That's doing a custom scenario.
What kind of
I'm have to ask Mike how he did it because I don't.
Okay.
I wasn't there when he set it up.
Oh, maybe when we do one of these again, we can go through the process of like this portion of it, because I kind of just like was more like a plug and play kind of thing. I was like, oh, what's this thingy bobber? I'm gonna pick a story. I like this, this world or whatever it was describing. But this would be interesting because you can make your own very unique and also apparently very personalized story without even knowing it.
Yes.
Weird.
Yes, it is. It got very, very eerie how accurate it was nailing us down.
Was it like you're talking to the Ouija board? Like
it kind of. I'm guessing it kind of felt that way because, like I said, I stepped away. That happened, and like I had to leave right after that. So they played for another 15 minutes, and they're both. When I saw them again, they were like, "Darnell, oh my god, it got so freaking. It got so like personal to us, and we put nothing in it."
Interesting. Did you guys have like your other usernames in the description or anything?
Oh.
Like
No, he started AI 3 characters, Mike, Gina, and Darnell wake up in a morgue. Like after being drugged and wake up in a morgue, and that's it. He put more, but then nothing else about our characters but those names.
Bizarre. So freaky.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for going on this journey with me. I think I have I just do 1, maybe 2 streams without you, and I'm so glad you were able to come on and help me because your humor, your creativity, all the things, it's just added so many other levels to it, and it's made it so much more fun. Definitely for the chat, you are definitely a favorite.
Thank you. I was telling Mike the other night, I feel like an imposter. Like I feel like nervous when everybody shows because like you're bigger than me and Sammy's bigger than me and Sean's bigger than me, and I'm like, I feel like I don't deserve to be here.
I asked you for a reason.
I know.
It's not a favor to you, sir. It's a favor to me. So
well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Keep that in mind. Are you doing anything else this evening, stream wise, or are you
gonna
I'm
going to go to bed. I'm going to catch up on sleep that I've been losing for the last few months. I need to. I've been getting some good sleep lately.
Awesome, because last time we spoke, you were burning at both ends and couldn't sleep. So
yeah.
Huzzah for rest. All right, so I don't have anyone else to redirect you to. It's a little late for most people, but avocado time. It's still kind of early. Next thing I have going on, I think I might be doing a pre F&T on Friday. Other than that, I will be on with Nerd Wars on Friday at noon Pacific, talking about nerdy stuff. And then, we'll go from there. So thank you, everybody. And we will catch you on the next one. Stay tuned for, I don't know, I think it might just be a mystery box, like starting out from scratch.
Ooh.
That could be fun. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Sleep well.
He's got
I tell you I'm going into battle, and I want only your strongest potions. You can't handle my potions. They're too strong for you. Potion seller, listen to me. I want only your strongest potions. My potions would kill you, traveler. You cannot handle my potions.